friends, today we're diving into Schaff trend cycle indicator, an underused but super handy tools for traders. Stick around for lots of useful tips and a special bonus. I will show you how to easily and safely withdraw your earnings from pocket options. Let's get started. Today's focus is the Schaff trend cycle indicator, and I'm testing it with some familiar indicators, ADX and Keltner channel. Well, check out my channel for reviews on these if you haven't yet. It's definitely worth a watch. But first, let's understand the basic signals of the Schaff trend cycle in action. It is an oscillator identifying overbought and oversold zones, just like many others. And I will explain later what sets this oscillator apart. And for now, just know that entering and exiting these zones signal trading opportunities for both bearish and bullish moves. For example, there was an exit from the oversold zone here. Ideally, this was a cue to bet on a price drop. That's one way to read this indicator. As you see, it works pretty much like any other oscillator. So let's scout for another signal on the chart for our trading today. So maybe entering an overbought zone. Here is an example. Look guys, focus on the chart. I will break it down for you now. Well, this moment right here, the oscillator curve entered the overbought zone and the quote prices began to rise. But it's easy to spot points after the chart is already formed. So let's switch to real-time trading. Friends, I always say that indicators are not magic tricks. They are helpful, but they do not predict the future. Reading their signals correctly and understanding the market is crucial. And without the skill, you will just throwing your money away. Sounds tough, right? And what if I tell you that you can learn this without throwing your deposit, but vice versa, just growing it from $100 to $5,000 in a week? I'm personally offering this chance to everybody who joins my Telegram account and marathon. Here is the deal. Every weekday after 6 p.m., we with other participants of my Telegram club trade together. And in this private club, I share the trading signals and break them down just like exactly in this video. You follow them, earn, and learn together with me. Sounds good to be true? Don't think it's easy money. You need to put a lot of effort to see the results. In return, you get your first big earnings in trading. Hundreds have already joined the marathon. Their testimonials are on my Telegram channel. The link is in the video description and in the pinned comment to this video. Join us, message me, and I will show you how to start earning on trading. See you on Telegram! But for now, let's continue exploring the Schaff trend cycle indicator. Friends, I've just opened a trade betting on the drop in the Euro-Australian dollar exchange rate, and let's discuss why I did that. So we see that after a drop, the price is consolidating at the support level, and this area here is the consolidation zone, and its lower boundary is actually the support level. So the Schaff trend cycle curve has just entered the oversold zone, but ADX shows terribly low volatility right now. Well, we're seeing a clear sideways movement. Therefore, I believe entering a downward trade from the Keltner channel's middle line will be a smart move, expecting the price to drop to the support level. While we wait, let's talk more about the Schaff trend cycle. It's like, main perk and is the lack of a common issue with many oscillators, false signals. Just getting started, but I have to interrupt. Guys, our first trade today closed in the green, so we made $264 on it, so let's keep going. Many famous oscillators like RCI or stochastic work fine in a flat market, but start jumping around when the market trends. By the way, I think there's another great moment to bet on a price drop. So the price has returned to its starting point, but the market situation hasn't really changed, so why not? Still eyeing that lower boundary of the Keltner channel. And now guys, look at the Schaff trend cycle. It is consistently hanging in the oversold zone. So this market situation is called divergence, and it's always a good moment to trade. So let's keep watching and let's continue our chat about the Schaff trend cycle, which works well in both flat and trending markets without creating noise or erratic patterns. It's calm like an elephant, and it's a real fun for beginners in my opinion. When you're already on edge, this indicator brings confidence and peace of mind. So the creator of this indicator, Schaff, noticed the potential in combining the lagging stochastic and my favorite leading MACD. Friends, meanwhile, we hit another jackpot, so $270 added to our deposit. That's good. Actually, you could have entered this trade even without the indicator's signals. Here are the flat range boundaries, the support and resistance level. So considering the chart sideways movement, one could guess the price would oscillate within this corridor, especially given the current lack of volatility. And we see this through ADX. So it was quite logical to trade downwards from the top boundary on this range. I've already released a detailed video on trading in sideways markets on my channel, so if you struggle with this type of trading, just find and watch it. It will be very helpful. Nevertheless, note that the Schaff trend cycle confidently handled this sideways situation, so we give it a plus for that and suggest looking for a new trade opportunity to test the indicator under different conditions. Friends, I'm opening a trade for an increase this time, so focus on the chart and I will explain my logic and the reason for this decision. We see a strong resistance level. It's also the upper boundary of this sideways corridor. And also notice that the Schaff trend cycle has climbed into the oversold zone and the chart is trying to break through this level. Based on the oscillator signal, I can conclude that a level breakout might happen now. So there is another indirect sign. Notice that the Keltner channel's lower boundary is squeezing upwards. This also signals a potential rise and the start of an upward trend. Let's watch how the situation unfolds and talk a bit more about the indicator itself. As I mentioned, Schaff added the consideration of cyclic movements of currency markets and smoothed the resulting values. Thus, he created a new indicator combining the advantages of oscillators and trend tools. And meanwhile, we just made $255 with its help. And the main goal of the Schaff trend cycle is to merge the benefits of stochastic and MACD. Interestingly, Schaff created it back in the 90s, but only introduced it, in 2008. Hence, many traders are unaware of this powerful indicator. So friends, I need to interrupt. A super cool opportunity has just popped up to repeat our previous success. Market volatility is picking up, so the candle sharply retraced back to the starting point of the chart's growth. Since the Schaff trend cycle has not left the overbought zone and ADX shows a rise in the green line, there is every reason to believe that the price will continue to rise. This fluctuation is nothing but a false chart movement. So, as we see, the Schaff trend cycle excellently filters out such noise, allowing us to profit from it. That's exactly what it was designed for. Friends, from this situation, we can conclude that the Schaff trend cycle is a very useful tool for identifying the start of a trend and determining if a level will be broken. In the comments under every video, you ask how to identify breakouts. So here is another tool for you. Use it well. Just like I do in my trades. Another $255 just added to my balance thanks to Schaff trend cycle. The results are pretty great, and I really like the simplicity of using this indicator and that I had a chance to show you this exact situation. It was worth mentioning that the Schaff trend cycle also has a good reaction speed to market changes. This makes it comfortable to trade with even on a minute time frame with short expiration. So friends, we've got another divergence coming up. Let's pause and open another trade for an increase. We noticed that a new candle opened with a big gap. There was a break between the new and the previous candle. Then came a correction and the price dropped to the upper boundary of the Keltner channel. I plan to profit from this correction, expecting a bounce of this boundary, as there are still no changes in the market. The indicators show a confident upward trend. And there is the bounce. The Schaff trend cycle has smoothed out these fluctuations again, but let's not rush to praise. We can only talk about results when the money is safely in our trading balance. Moreover, this oscillator has its drawbacks too. It would be a huge mistake to rely solely on it. For example, it can still be too sensitive to certain market changes, leading to a large number of these false signals. But not this time. Not this time, friends. Another $255 land in our balance. So let's keep an eye on this currency pair to catch a new trading opportunity. Right now, there's a great opportunity to open a trade for an increase. And let's delve a bit more into this and understand the rationale behind this decision. Our resistance level was right here, so it was broken and we profited from this rise. And this mark here is the next resistance level. So after breaking the first level, the chart continued to rise. Schaff trend cycle stays in the overbought zone. The green and white lines on ADX are also rising, meaning the buyer's strength and trend are increasing. So I view the current drop as a correction, after which I expect a rise, at least back to the second resistance level, if not higher. Both scenarios will bring me profit, so I confidently trade for an increase. Again, we are trading with this trend, which also minimizes risks in this trade. And once again, $255. This amount further boosts our balance and we will secure the profit and continue observing. I think it's time. I'm opening an option predicting a drop in quote prices. Excellent, the chart responds immediately with the drop. So let's understand why I made this decision right now. As I previously explained to you, on rather drew for you, the chart approached another resistance level. And at this moment, the buyer's trend drastically drops according to ADX. This signal is indicated by its green line. Therefore, it's logical to expect a bounce and a decrease in price from the resistance level. And next, there are possibilities. If Schaff trend cycle goes down and leaves the oversold zone, then it's a full-fledged chart reversal. If it hangs in the zone, then after the correction, the chart may return to the resistance level and its breakout might occur. For now, I expect the price to drop to the Keltner channel's middle line as a result of the correction. And that's exactly what happened. The targets were accurately calculated and the profit didn't keep us waiting. Friends, I suggest we conclude this trading session and move on to withdrawing the earned funds into our pockets. Let's get to the fun part. Earning money is cool, but spending it is too. And for that, we need to withdraw it to our wallet. Personally, I prefer withdrawing in USDT. This cryptocurrency is popular everywhere in the world, and you can use it particularly anywhere. We enter the amount, so I will be withdrawing $6,000. Next, we input the wallet address where the funds should arrive. That's all the steps. Withdrawing funds from pocket option in crypto is very simple. Press continue and wait. By the way, I saw a comment asking about difficulties withdrawing 19,000 bags. France, with such amounts, there indeed can be complications as the broker conducts additional checks. Well, don't withdraw more than 10,000 at once. Better to split the transfer into several transactions and withdraw without issues. We need to enter a PIN code to confirm the transfer. It's been sent to my email. I will check it now and we will proceed with the operation. Done, so just enter the PIN code to appease the broker and press continue. A few seconds of waiting and it's all set. The funds have been deducted from my trading account. I've left $647 for further investments, and the $6,000 will arrive in my wallet within about 10 minutes. Give or take. After that, I will come back here and show you what the completed transaction looks like. Alright, it's all done. The money is in my crypto wallet and the transaction history shows that the operation was completed successfully. That's where we will wrap up and summarize today's trading session and the indicator analysis. Friends, what do you think of the Schaff trend cycle? In my opinion, it's a fantastic tool. By smoothing out the noise, it makes it easier to analyze the market. This is particularly beneficial for beginners. Do take time and study it. New knowledge is the key to success in trading. You just cannot afford to stand still here, or someone else will earn the money that you could have earned. Share your thoughts about the indicator in comments if you've already tried trading with it. And of course, don't forget to subscribe, like this video and hit that bell icon in order not to miss out on my new videos. See you in my next videos and on my Telegram channel, links in the description and pinned comment to this video. Bye!